We got the red cups, baby. Well, it's party time, baby. Party time in the smokehouse, baby. See, we looking all festive and shit. What's really going on, baby?
We working overtime.
Working overtime, baby. It must be what the fuck is it? Must be New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby. We coming to you from the Willie Smokehouse. We got balloons and everything. I like it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Coming to you straight and real like only we can do, baby. The 3 underrated influences, baby. Man. It's good to get rid of this 2023, baby. This word all stop. We started our show. We got 20, it's 21. This is our final show of the season. 21 in. 21 shows in, baby. How does it feel?
It feels good. We've been working day and night.
We had to get on that mic, baby. We don't own the rights to that shit, but we love Michael Jackson, baby. I feel like I don't write this shit. I can dance on this shit too. I don't count that, y'all. Hell yeah. Man, what? Chilling. Living life, enjoying life, and ready to start this new year off again.
So I'm excited about it.
I'm excited
Ooh,
as well.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Absolutely.
Clean slate, people. Slate. So, Tila, are you going to make some New Year's resolutions?
I probably will. I hadn't made them in a long time.
I know.
I used to do it because I thought that was the thing to do, but they never came true.
Right.
I mean, and you know why? I think they didn't come true because we don't work. We'll say it.
And then you don't work toward it.
You just don't work toward it. I mean, you got to really work hard. Like Mike said, you got to work day and night.
Day and night.
You want that? Yeah. You get it. But you got to work for it. I mean, it's not going to just because you say, oh man, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to get this new job. Or I might get this new woman. I might get this new man or whatever. But if you don't work, toward it and start gearing up and doing the things that are needed so you can do it, then it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
So it's on you. I mean, when you make that New Year's resolution, it's on you. It can happen.
Yes.
But you got to work for it.
You got to work for it.
Nothing comes easy in this world. Nothing's going to be handed to you or given to you.
That's right. And if you believe that, then you're going to have a long, hard road ahead of you. Uncle Will, you going to make some New Year's resolutions?
Well, my New Year's resolution is I go to Walmart.
He said,
all the single ladies out there. Hey, Uncle Willie is on the market. He's a hot commodity too. Everybody ain't no hot commodity. Don't get it twisted
when
now.
you're trying to get to the smokehouse, he like,
he be putting it down. Uncle Willie, you welcome to Walmart. You got
Happy New Year, everybody.
He said, welcome. It's a different page.
He's selective though. He is selective.
Yes, you should be.
Definitely. Coming to you direct and live from Willie Smokehouse is the 3 underrated influencers.
Yeah.
Y'all heard my Uncle Willie over in the back.
Yeah.
We got me.
Hooray!
Yeah, I'm going to introduce me first on Black Door tonight. Because, hey, we celebrate New Year's. That might be new thing, baby.
New thing.
The self-proclaimed star, yo, Show T. Lo Brown coming from Memphis, but I'm repping A, baby, all day. I got the Black Nori. Man, what?
Say the best
man,
for
life. Atlanta 2 will represent Memphis for life.
Memphis for life.
Man, we are celebrating. She just closed on a deal yesterday, man.
I did. Toast to that. I'm at the end of the year. And my client was happy because he gets to write it off.
Beautiful. That was the perfect time. That's the perfect time to close.
So we
right at the end of the
We
year.
were pushing, and we made it through. So congratulations
to
my
client.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Big time. Like, we want to close so many more deals coming up in the new year.
More.
That was just a reflection of what we're going to be doing the whole year. We're going to be closing every damn week.
He said every week.
I want to close it every week. Fuck that.
I'm aiming maybe for every month, but let's be optimistic. Let's get it.
Exactly. It's out there. It's
definitely out there. And then the word on the streets is that those interest rates are going down this new year. So let's go. Holla at your girl. Holla at your boy.
I hope it don't ruin the market, though, because if they go down too much, they're going to price out everything. Nobody going to be able to afford anything. Even though the rates going to because everybody going to think they can sell their shit for super high. So it may be a domino effect. So we just got to see how it
But
plays
this how it was last year, this year. So, hey.
I couldn't sell anything last year or shit.
It was a bidding war.
Every house had 20 and 30
It's like you look at a house, the next day it's under contract. It's gone. And then they went into a bidding war, and then it was just like really just made the price skyrocket. So, but let's be optimistic this year. Hopefully those interest rates, when they go down, it'll make it affordable and it won't crash our market.
Exactly. We want to try to shoot them prices sky high for
Yes,
your $250,000 house trying to sell it for $400,000 or
$400,000 or $450,000.
That's why it's collapsing right now because everybody's can't afford the hot shit. But anyway, anything been bugging you, irking you? What? Anything? I mean, for the whole year or just lately or what? What we got? Anything?
Ooh, not really, except these same slow drivers that's in the fast lane and then they look in their rearview mirror and they see that you're behind them and it's kind of ticking you off and then they go even slower.
Wow.
Because I know that was one of my gripes this year.
Yeah.
Move out the way. Get into the slow lane.
Move. Get out the way.
Hey.
Please do, yeah.
Yes.
Driving, and you gotta drive. If you're driving every day, you're not one of those people that are privileged to work from home. You gotta go in to your job every day. Driving on these Atlanta streets is terrible anyway.
Yeah,
so
and that's all the road rage because you people look, you hear me, you people who are going slow in the fast lane, going slow intentionally because you mad at the world, you causing all the road rage. If you ain't got nowhere to go, that's fine. Get out the way.
Move. I got something what's been bugging me
For
quite some time actually. And I'm a victim of it too. I do it too sometimes. And I have to catch myself. But when I see somebody else doing it, and I guarantee y'all gonna start paying attention to this from now on. People, when they're talking to you, or they're talking to you directly or talking to somebody else, just listen to them. They'll be on TV. Listen to how many times a person uses when they're talking to you. I was watching a guy, I think he's playing for some football team, his quarterback the other day. And I swear they were interviewing him after they had a win. He said, about 60 times
in a
2-minute conversation.
What?
60. And I know that for a fact that my parents are notorious. My dad, he used to do it back in the day, and now my mother, she's worse than he is.
Said
I mean, they can't even say a full sentence without saying it 3 or 4 times. It's terrible, I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, if y'all start listening to people, you'll see how many times they really say, And I promise this guy said, y'all look it up, this guy that plays, I don't know what team he plays for, but he said it. I promise, I started counting. I got up to like 40. 40. I mean, it wasn't even 2 minutes. He said, every other word. And I was like, so if we can try to control it and just scale it back, because when I catch myself saying it, I'm like, hold up, wait, I'm not gonna say it because it's just how you say it, I'm like, I think it's addictive though. Because I told my mother about it.
I never thought about it,
Exactly, But yeah, that's something. But just think about it and just remember when you're talking to somebody or even in your own vocabulary.
Really notice
see how many times the people use that within a sentence. I promise you it comes up more than you will realize. Anything else you got?
I don't know.
They're going to pop this bottle before we get into the topic.
Pop that.
It's not official yet, but we close enough.
Close enough. Uncle Will, you have anything that's been irking you lately?
No, I've been very fortunate this year. I haven't been sick and everything, and I've just been happy. This peace I got.
That's right, and nothing like a peace of mind.
It's nothing like a peace of mind.
Early Happy New Year.
It's 74 years old. I'm able to
Because we do live in a moment.
I'm able to cook, clean, and wash. I'm able to get to the shower. I'm able to get me some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't nobody have to help me at age 74.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Stay healthy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get you some stuff going on in your life. You can stay healthy and live into 74 and beyond.
Absolutely. It's longevity.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
So on with the topic.
Ooh, what's the topic?
So I guess we're gonna go with.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I think I like that. We're gonna do a year-end review pretty much. The topic's gonna be passing through, but we're gonna kind of reflect.
Passing through this
year.
year.
I want to reflect on some of our shows that we've done. It's gonna be like a reflection show, but passing through.
I love it.
Also, we're gonna touch on that as well as go back and critique or just enlighten the people on some of our shows that we've had in the past, so maybe they can go check them out and we can be like looking at them and see if we need to add something to take something. We're gonna highlight. I just want to highlight some of our shows that we did over the past.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with that though.
Yes.
So when we first started, why we started this thing in the first place?
How?
We started it because we always go out together.
Hanging out.
Going to
Season
the bars.
52,
Yeah, just hanging out.
everywhere.
Having a good time in the bar.
Having a good time
Having
at the
drinks,
bar.
that's what we do.
Mingling, people clinging to us, trying to
Good
jump into
food.
conversations.
Exactly. So it started off like that, and we were like, you know what? I think we can do a little podcast.
Do a podcast.
And all of us were like pretty great at it. We were like, we think joking around. So
Right.
we said, okay.
Awesome drink.
One day it got serious. We were like, let's try it. And
Yes.
we put it together and we recorded it.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, damn, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
So we were like, oh shit, we might have something. So we said, okay, let's take a little step farther then. Let's go ahead and record it.
Let's record it.
So we recorded the show. And here we are, 21 episodes in.
Here we are.
So
what was that first episode, Tilo?
Man, the first one where we started, it was side pieces.
Side piece.
Oh, you know about the side
I'm
pieces.
talking about
Side pieces, man.
My sidekick.
I mean,
and so what were we saying about the
so
side
yeah,
piece?
and if y'all look back in it, it was so bootleg, and I had the camera sideways. I wasn't even in the shoot. I had this chocolate and black Nora, and I was filming them one, taking it to the other, taking it to the other Willie. It was very bootleg, but but I honestly, that's still one of my favorite ones. I still touch on it, and I tell people to watch it. Yeah, I watch it. It was fun. It was entertaining.
Yes.
But we touched on, what it meant to have a side piece and how long it had been in existence and stuff. Anybody want to touch on it again or add something to take something away from it? What we had?
Side pieces been going on since back in BC, AC times because people had several concubines and you call them women. So they had wives and husbands and concubines. And so that was basically the side chick.
Which we call today, we call hoes and prostitutes. King Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. That was a total of 1,000 women.
He had 1,000
Exactly. So
women.
well, that's why women shouldn't get too upset when men, go out there. I'm not saying it's right. Let's be clear. But if he has that need, it's just in his veins. It's hard to say.
Wait a minute.
In his veins, the need to be with more than one woman.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's right at all, but I can understand. So we'll leave it at that.
So okay, so that's cool. But is it okay if a woman has that urge or that need to have more than one man?
You better not let me find out.
Because now she's
double standards. We got double standards. That's standards. Our standards are doubled, man. Like
we talked about double standards in that show. We did.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like trying to love too. So very easy to do.
Right.
Trying to love too.
Right.
I need a woman. I need a man at home to keep my woman home.
Then where we went after that. Y'all know where we went after that.
Where?
Well, we touched a lot on relationships in our
yes, we did
on our show too.
We did.
But we did the healthy relationship version.
Oh.
And that's where we came over with our check-ins. Now
I love
we don't own the check-ins. I didn't create the check-ins.
But we love them.
But I have incorporated in our show, and we feel that with the check-ins done properly, that you and your mate can make it.
You can.
If y'all love each other. Now, if y'all don't like each other, you gotta be honest.
If you love each other and you honest, those check-ins are healthy for their relationship. And I'm glad you brought it to the forefront, T-Lo, because it has helped me a lot and a lot of friends and family members. So those check-ins are healthy and vital.
Yes, and just don't think that a relationship just between two mates. We went in about your sisters, brothers.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to check in.
Yeah.
People need check-ins because you don't know what kind of state a person may be in.
And we need to learn how to communicate and receive that information too. Because you can do those check-ins and then somebody checking in with you and being honest, but you, with your ego, you can't take it, and then it turns into an argument.
Exactly.
And then maybe y'all don't talk for a while. So we gotta learn how to give constructive criticism and receive it.
Oh, it's both ways. It's
both
very
ways.
important. I'm
And
glad
I
you
know
brought
I'm
that
guilty
up.
of
Yeah,
not
she
being
has
able to
this.
receive.
You gotta receive, man.
Yes.
You gotta be able to give it.
Yes.
Let's try to start the new year off with some new things like that. Let's really incorporate some things and check in on our people.
Mm-hmm.
And we may need to check in.
We need it.
We may need that
We
check
all
in.
need them.
So
We
yeah,
all
we
need
may
them.
need somebody checking in on us. So
That's why
Yeah,
women, you
check
better
in.
let those women who trying to holler at you check in.
Yeah, exactly. Don't just
Yes.
tell a
Everybody deserves to be
friend.
happy.
Tell a friend about a show. Tell a friend to check in.
You know what I tell them? I said, look what God has made for man.
I was looking at Cat Williams' comedy show last night. So funny you said that, Uncle Willie. He said the two things in the world that how we know we got God is that we have water. You know the recipe to water, but yet you can never make it. You put those key ingredients in and you still can't make it.
Wow.
And the other thing he said is pussy, coochie. He said those are two things that you know. He said the coochie can pop out a baby and then turn around and be satisfying to you, but you love it, but you can't remake it, and you can't live without it. So he said those are two things. Then he started talking about the different types of coochie, where it was so much. So if you hadn't seen that Cat Williams, that special, check him out on Netflix. And don't forget to look at Dave Chappelle. I'm going in for him. On New Year's Eve, he has a new set dropping on New Year's Eve. Dave Chappelle on Netflix.
All right.
Shouts out to Netflix.
Shouts out.
And we love our YouTube.
Oh, we love it. And then we went into next. Oh my God. We went into the disturbing issues in our society.
Oh,
and you know
that's
what?
Touchy.
It is.
Topic.
It is, but the one that intrigued me the most
You already laughed.
was about the bonnets. The women out there in public, and you know what? Ever since I put that show out there, every time I see a woman in a bonnet, I go up to her and I let her know. I talked about you on my show.
What do they say? Oh my
They
God.
first started laughing, they'd be like, oh, no way. And I pull it up and let them see, they be like, really? And I'm like,
OMG.
your ass is at work.
Oh,
In the mall, or on the plane, or in the jail, or even jogging with a fucking
With a
bonnet.
bonnet.
It's so fucking
I
sad.
just cannot do
It's
the
sad.
bonnet. Only time I put on a
Sad.
bonnet is when I'm in the shower. That serves as a second shower cap.
Exactly.
Like I put on two. I can't do the bonnet.
Exactly.
It's nothing
It's
sexy getting in the bed with your
nothing.
man and you got a bonnet on your head. You would kill the
It's
whole
terrible. It's terrible.
You
Only
kill the
thing,
whole
you
mood.
know what? The only thing is good, as Miss Chocolate did point out, was
What did
good
she
about
say
that.
about-
That she said people, men love it.
and they snatch them
And I
off.
told him, we do love it. I told him we love to see the top of that bonnet. That's about the only time we want to see that bonnet. We see the top of it. That's it. That's it. It's no other time in the world that a man want to see a woman in a bonnet. None.
Oh my God. What else we talk about? Like the pajama pants going to the grocery
Oh
store.
my God. We talked about the women going out with the
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you know.
How you gonna meet the man of your dreams in your pajamas? He gonna think you just rolled out the bed with another
True.
man to go get some food to cook him breakfast. Come on. Take pride in yourself. Leave them bonnets at home and leave pajama pants at home. For
Exactly.
one, why do you want this someone calling us? Look, why would you want to go out with your clean pajamas, because we hope they're clean.
We hope they are.
And then you go out and let all the germs of the world touch them, and now are you going back home, hop in the bed, or sit on your couch?
I know they don't, but you know they do.
Right, come on. If you were lazy enough not to put no clothes
You already know
on,
they
you
do.
ain't lazy enough to go home and change it when you
They
get back home in
lazy
that
as
germy
hell.
world.
What about them sagging pants?
Oh, I forgot about those. And then
And I don't think nobody telling anybody because I just saw some earlier today.
they don't care. They think that it look good. You got on some skin tight jeans and they sagging with some dirty drawers showing. What the hell?
You gonna do like I did?
I didn't
Get you
leave.
some
Like I said,
You ain't got nothing to hold them up. Get you some paper.
Oh my
Or
God.
just get you some black drawers then if they dirty. At least get some black ones. You can't say it. You got them white boxers and them dirty ass white boxers.
That means you had no tight and white is on for days.
Oh my God.
And you
that's
gonna
terrible.
holler at the chick, she gonna be like, man, his drawers dirty for one.
Unless
She a bonnet.
she a bunny chick, she might have some dirty drawers on.
She doesn't there with them dirty pajama pants.
Yep, so they may be a match made.
Match made in heaven.
Hood heaven, baby. In the hood heaven.
That
Then
was
you know what
funny.
we went on to after that?
What did we go
We
to?
went to people bashing, which
Mm.
which I really, thought was a good topic because, and I wanted to point out just about what we talked about our own people
Yes.
turning against one another, whether it be a man toward a woman or a woman toward a man.
Yeah.
That was very important to me because I feel like we got enough already from the world on our shoulders.
Yeah.
We the only race that's still divided and still taking all the shit and still last in line right now. Then we still,
and once
we make it and make it up, then we want to pull our own people down. We don't even
pull them down. Why?
Bash our own fucking people.
Why?
That's sad. So
it's sad.
That's what I got out of that bashing. I was like, for us, we need to take it more seriously
and break that cycle.
Yeah, break the cycle and lift one another up once and for all. We got to.
I learned a big lesson from that one too. I did, and we just gotta make sure that this younger generation, they know y'all gotta stick together at some point. Stop putting each other down. Stop shooting and killing each other. Stop being negative. We can do so much more as a whole than divided.
Absolutely.
Leave that Willie Lynch syndrome in the past.
Please do. We don't do anything else. We need that back.
United we stand, divided we fall, and that's what the enemy wants.
And I'm pantyhose, two sides are small.
Two sides are small.
And you know what? Our most popular video, which I don't even understand. I think it was the background. That's when we first went to Memphis. We went to Memphis.
Oh, we did have the diamond encrusted.
Yeah, I think the scenery was the thing that got everybody because that had the most views. I was like, and we were just talking about the blended family, which is a good topic, but
the blended family is a real
what were some highlights about that you
because most families are blended. Okay. Let's just be honest. I ain't gonna say
we don't have traditional like we used to.
Yeah, it's not traditional, and that's okay. We were basically saying. I remember Miss Chocolate was saying, if she was in a new relationship, she didn't want a blended family. Her children are grown. She didn't want anybody that had small children. We also spoke on discipline. So is it okay for that step parent to discipline as far as physically spanking or whooping the child? Is that okay? Will you incorporate that in that blended family, in that core? So
and that's how we kind of blended the check-ins. To check in from the beginning.
Yes.
When you incorporate that into your family, when you blend your families, make sure all the parties that are involved sit down together
and discuss everything.
So
bring everything to the table.
So you can have that child in the right place. You don't want to have everybody, bumping heads, and then because the child is the one that's going to take the brunt. They're going to take the worst of that. Yeah, they're going to if it's not working out because they're going to be like. Y'all all bumping heads, and then they gonna be going sideways, going left. And you
they may feel left out, and they may still feel in some kind of way. Yep. And you don't even know because they're in their room playing Xbox or on TikTok.
Exactly.
Check-ins.
And I'm happy. Like I said, I was happy that was the most views.
I didn't realize that was the most views. Shouts out to Memphis, Tennessee with the Diamond Encrusted Studio.
And of course, we did an encore. That was our first time really doing an encore. We did religion, which is something I didn't really want to touch on.
Well, we needed to.
We needed it. I mean, you need religion because, honestly, a lot of people need religion in their lives because
everybody does.
Well, that's fine. I'm not going to get into that much. That's fine. But I feel like a lot of people do need that structure because they need to know the difference between wrong and right. They just don't know. Some people not even just good enough, in their head where they're going to just say, if somebody else doesn't put it down and put the laws of the land down and say, you need to do this, you need to do that, they'd be running in circles.
But religion, I feel like religion supersedes any law in any country.
Okay.
You can't supersede God and His will.
Okay. So, I say being spiritual, that part. But then once you talk about religion, it's so many facets of it that you can take it for what you want because you got so many different variations of it. So that's fine. I don't argue anybody's religion, but I think
God's word, He talks about the political figures that lead certain countries and how we should pray for them because they are still doing God's work because they're helping God and they're keeping order amongst the people.
Devils, though,
they are devils, and that's the ongoing battle, and that's why you still need God to make sure you keep them humble and keep them in their place as well.
I'm with you on that. Okay, like I said, religion.
Anything about religion?
You got anything you want to add?
Yeah, well, one thing about religion, see, a lot of people don't believe because the Bible been translated. I've had a spiritual awakening since I've been in Georgia. I've been here. This is the second year I've been in this apartment right here, and I've had a spiritual awakening. the Bible has been, I go into Bible study, read a lot of things I was taught in Tennessee was wrong. But I don't argue with nobody about the Bible. It's enough for you to, at least I got you, at least you believe.
That's right.
that makes my job much easier. I got you believing.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
going to be hard to change something. It's hard to change the people in the Middle East. They've been believing Jesus and God are not the same. That's what they've been believing all day now. They're not going to change it now.
Yeah, like I said, and that's why I said for me, and I finalize on religion, it's just everybody got to do it for what's best for them. Like I said, don't try to push yours on anybody else. It's what you believe in your heart, heart of hearts, and don't push it on me. I'm not gonna push it on you. Just research it for yourself, and I'll leave it at that.
And I hope, because this is what I feel, I hope that every different religion, you know how you can go to a place and you can get there different routes? I hope every different religion ends up going to the same route, and that's our God.
All right. Hey, gotcha. And you know what? Let me say this. This episode was probably one of our least watched episodes.
Which one was it?
Now, let me shout out some of our fans out there, our faithful fans now. That have
Faithful. We got some faithful fans.
We got some faithful ones that have watched every show from the beginning.
Every show.
And really, paid attention,
And give valid feedback.
Yeah, exactly, because y'all helped us out a lot. Because I take and value everything that you say.
Yes.
Critique me, make us better. We appreciate that.
Yes.
But I do appreciate y'all watching. But we did the insecurities, and that was one of our least watched.
Really?
I think it was because of I don't know if that was the one when the voices were off or what. I don't know what it was.
That could have been
people can't relate when our voices not
can't
matching
hear
the
the
sound.
topic.
You're just like, oh, that shit is off. Because it ain't even hard.
That was one of our bloopers.
That's it for blooper reel. So, but that's fine. But I thought that was a pretty good topic, honestly. I mean, because
we all have insecurities.
everybody got them. Whether you want to admit it or not,
right.
Everybody got insecurities. That's why I thought it was such a great, conversation because we were able to explore people and their insecurities, where they come from, where they stem from, and I was thinking that they came from when you were a child. Basically, from my perspective, anyway. I'm not saying that I'm always right.
Because some of them
come from childhood. That's what I thought. A pretty good piece of it. Some of them could come
from relationships gone wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
family members trying to talk about you and down you and stuff. So that goes back in with those valid check-ins.
Absolutely.
So I think insecurities can stem from a lot of different things.
Good point.
It can stem from weight gain or weight loss.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, everybody have them.
Exactly. That's why I was like, dang, I thought that should have been one of our most watched ones anyway. Yeah. And then this was one of our high rating ones, which I thought was one of our best ones in my opinion. Not the best, but one of the ones. And that was the Stop the Violence and Fight the Power.
Ooh.
Man, I thought that was
Fight the Power.
I thought that was one of our best shows, honestly, because it was so raw and so real, and we were really
passionate about it.
We were definitely passionate about it. I was like, and that's when we introduced, our third studio, the LD. But I was like, I felt that was and it's still gonna forever be relevant because we're still in the battlefield right now. Whether you realize it or not, or you want to recognize it or not.
Yes.
We are in the battlefield.
In the battlefield.
We are there. Y'all don't see it every day, but you take a closer look. You look underneath,
and you've experienced some of those battles.
That's out there every day. You
just
get on the internet. You get on social media. You see that shit out there.
Yes.
It's there in this office.
And also know it's the underlying fight as well. When you're trying to get an interest rate for your home, the interest rates on those credit cards, business loans, you fighting the power there trying to get a good deal because of you being a minority. They think that you're a higher risk, so you get a higher interest rate. So
you think they started that red line and shit in the first place? They still got damn quotas on our ass. Y'all don't think. I'm telling you,
XYZ.
They know every time a person of color is coming into something and moving in a certain neighborhood, they marking that shit down.
Marking it.
Don't think that just because we've come so far, we still ain't nowhere near.
Still a nigga.
Man, y'all best please believe it. I'm telling you, you don't forget
No matter
that
how
shit.
much money it is.
We got a lot of fighting to still do. So if y'all motherfuckers giving up, then you know, fuck you, just turning your back on your race. But that's fine. That's I can't make them.
And we gotta get out of that every man for themselves.
Exactly. Just because you made it, shit. How the fuck you think you made it?
Right.
You didn't make it by yourself.
Somebody back.
Man, you think about all them slaves back in the day, all our ancestors, man.
Yes.
We owe them motherfuckers, whether you know it or not.
Harry, tell me.
You wouldn't have shit without all these people, man. All the underground railroad shit. All this shit, man, is why we here today.
That's right.
All them sacrifices that they made.
People losing their lives. Yes.
It was plenty of sacrifices made for the stuff that we have.
Yep.
Don't get it twisted now.
Yep. So keep fighting that power.
Please, it don't never stop. Please don't forget.
That is so right.
Yeah, man. Yes. Then we did our second encore.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did two at with the Studio LD. We did Is the Grass Greener on the Other Side.
Oh, that's gonna be a question forever in life.
It will be. It will because it's never gonna be answered.
People still take that risk.
Sometimes it is. Because honestly, sometimes it can be.
It can be.
I mean, let's be true now. If your grass is fucking dead over here, you can try, you can water, you can mold that shit.
You put
And that
some
motherfucker
grass
still ain't
in.
where you got your fertilizer. Exactly. And you still ain't getting the results that you want, then shit. The grass will be greener on the other side.
Wow.
So let's not be clear. I mean, let's not get it twisted now. We're gonna be clear because don't stay in no fucking twisted relationship just because your ass ain't happy. Life is too fucking short for that.
Too short. So
Too short.
But remember now, when you looking at that other grass, leave your old grass the right way.
You gotta leave. Don't just
Because if you leave in a shitty ass way, karma is a bitch.
Yep, I hear you.
So like you said, the grass might be green on the other side. And who's gonna stay in a relationship that they're unhappy in? That's not fair to
People
either
do
party.
it all the time.
People do it, but we gotta get out of that. And it could be for financial reasons or whatever. But sure, moving forward this new year, leave their ass in the past.
Wow! And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Episode 10 was my favorite episode.
What was it, T-Lo?
That was Please Me and Fuck What You Heard. I felt like Miss Chocolate. Motherfucking, man, that's our party. She ain't been with us lately. She's still here in the forefront. She's still here. But this motherfucker came out of her shell. That was one of the funniest shows. Only thing about it was the sound was a little off because we had these new mics and the sound was kind of a little off. And that's why I didn't reach the plateau that I thought it should have reached. But if you go back and you really pay attention to that motherfucker, that was one of our best shows to me personally. I mean, because...
What was that topic? Maybe we'll touch on that next year.
Yeah, we're going to have to. I think we're going to revisit that. That was like, you need to, please your mate at all costs and know what they want. That's really what it was. It was like, what do you do to please your significant other?
Ooh, it's a job.
It was lit. I mean, that was a lit show. We put the children to bed. If y'all don't do anything else, look at that episode and just pay attention.
Which episode is that?
That's episode 10. Go back and look at episode 10, man. That was one of them. And I was wondering, I was like, why is this not reaching, it's like right there with the insecurity.
Well, your sound system is garbage.
Yeah, it was garbage.
Then people like, I give up trying to hear it.
That's what it was.
I was trying to tell
them. I'm so disturbed because I was like, that shit was fucking funny.
So we're going to go back to that.
We're going to go back. I'm not going to even touch any. I'm not going to say anything. We're going to hold it. And we're going to go back and we're going to redo that whole episode. I think we may do that. Our new season next season.
Let's do it next season. Let's do it.
Okay.
Kick off that new year so we can know how to advise you to please your significant other.
We're going to do that and give us your feedback on what you want us to talk about. That'll be show number 2, please.
Yes.
Because we do value your opinions, your thoughts, your concerns. What you want to talk about is really why we're here, because we try to help you. Like I said, we want to help ourselves as well because we know some good ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. We know some good shit.
We don't know everything.
We don't know everything. We know a lot of good shit.
But
we want to help you. But we growing as well. I've grown
so
much.
Help us.
In these 6 months, we've been doing this shit 6 months. And I felt like I've really grown. And I'm like, I get a lot of information from you.
I feel like I've grown too.
my counterparts. Uncle Willie helps us out.
Yes,
Yes,
that
yes,
wisdom,
yes,
that
yes.
wisdom.
We need that wisdom.
Yes.
And he's been an intricate part of the show.
Yes.
Unexpected. We didn't expect to have him in the show. When we first started, Uncle Willie wasn't going to be a part of the show.
Been a bunch
No,
of
I'm not.
It was like, we just like,
He's telling the truth.
we just kind of like, shit, that shit worked. It was just like, God damn, you just never know.
We just spontaneous with it.
That's how we do it. It's like,
yes.
we out, man, having a good time. People just feel like he was just like, I'm just gonna fit in, and he became a part of the
He
show.
wanted to chime in on those.
Exactly. He was like, oh, because he was like, damn, I didn't know y'all knew it. What y'all did?
That makes me feel real good.
When he said that, I was like, I didn't know y'all knew as much as y'all did. I was like, really? It like me, it really made me feel good because I was like, dang.
That's what's up.
We inspired our own folks. I'm like,
Willie.
dang, Uncle Willie. I'm like, what? I love it. I love it. That warmed my heart.
Yes.
And then after that,
I
I think we went into
yes.
episode 11 was about the siblings.
Oh,
We
siblings.
touched on the siblings, which was, like I said, they got a little bit of exposure. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a decent episode. I ain't gonna, like I said, it was.
And you have sibling rival all the time, sibling bumping head all the time. That's just life.
That's life. So
you know, probably 9 out of 10 holidays is gonna pop off sometimes for a hot second. But you gotta learn how to live, love, and forgive, and just keep it moving. We're not holding any grudges because everybody has a right to have their own opinion,
absolutely.
and it's okay to agree to disagree. So
Absolutely.
you might bump heads, but make sure you fix it.
Absolutely. And I touched base with my two siblings this past holiday too.
I touched base with mine too. They
So
probably
that's
couldn't
good.
believe it. My sister like, well, you called me?
I actually
Because we
looked up
did
mine.
have a little bump heads during Thanksgiving. I was going to beat her up.
Was that
But-
might be one of the ones trying to rule the house? I don't know.
She always tried to rule the house.
I guess
Let
that's
me
a
and my
yes.
brother tell her she always tried to
Yes.
dominate us. She felt like she was the oldest. Shouts out to Tina, but we did touch base and talk over Christmas.
Good
So.
deal.
Well,
I'm gonna shout out to
Yes, we
my
did.
sister too. I shout out to my two sisters too. I hadn't seen one of them in quite some time. She drank all my damn liquor. Shout out to B. And my other sister,
Queen
she
B.
was on her best behavior over the Christmas
Hey.
holiday.
Yes.
Shout out to
Alright.
appreciate it.
Yes. Let's toast
Hey,
to God.
That tipping
Yes,
on
yes,
good
yes.
behavior. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Alright, so
And
yeah.
check out 3
It's some-
Degrees and
Please
Me.
check them out. They got a new season coming up too.
Yes, 3
So,
Degrees and Me.
yeah,
Check
so
them out.
check them
Shouts
out.
out.
Check them out. And
That's
then we
love.
went into, this was a good episode too. I think this was one of our good ones too. Why do we hate our women?
Ooh, what episode is that?
That was episode 12.
Episode 12.
So we got into basically, it kind of, what really made me want to get it. I'm sorry. I'm
People
not
are
gonna have
balloons
balloons
in there.
I must
Blooper number 30.
I can't two-fisted. I leave that to all.
He drinking wine. He
Wine and
drinking
champagne and
everything.
I'm done. But I ain't got my scotch today.
I'm surprised.
No scotch.
But I mean, it's over there.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, I ain't drinking.
Yes.
But anyway, but why do we hate our women so much? And that comes into play too. And I'm still seeing these men out here talking about these women. It's so terrible.
It's never gonna end.
But it should.
But the women talk about men too.
That too.
I don't want no scrubs.
So we
Scrubs,
just
everybody
stuck.
can't- We just stuck
We
in
stuck in
that.
that tugboat.
Yeah, we stuck in
Damn.
that. Yeah.
Damn.
It ain't no
Well,
getting past that.
Well, at least can we just not hate our women though?
Please don't hate
Let's
our
not
women.
hate them.
The
We
woman
cannot like
birth-
them. We cannot like them.
The
for
woman
some of them.
she's the mother earth.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
birthed everybody.
Exactly. That's why I said don't hate them. If you don't like her right now, that's cool. But don't ever mistreat her. Let her get mistreated.
Because think about it, that was
that's
your
all I say.
mother, your
Exactly.
sister, your child.
Exactly. That's all
Treat
I'm
them the
saying.
way you would want someone to treat the women in your family. And women,
Absolutely,
vice versa.
that's right.
You cannot shit on these men
Exactly.
and then think that he gonna be your superhero.
Exactly.
That plays on his self-esteem and his
Yeah,
psyche as
absolutely
well.
does.
So it's vice versa. It's a give and take.
Yes. All right, we almost done. We get to our topic. The topic gonna be short tonight though, because we going over all this good reflective.
I
shit.
love to reflect. Let's
And then we got
reflect.
into one that really didn't get a lot of play either. It's probably our third least play. Was about why do we love freaking sports so much? Which
Yeah, because a lot of people
I
probably.
probably ain't feeling that, but like I said,
It's
I
something to look
guarantee you people
forward
watching
to.
this shit tonight.
Yes,
So
we're missing
stop
something
acting
games
like
right now.
y'all.
We had the Pop-Tart Bowl,
Yeah,
Sugar Bowl.
exactly. All these balls.
Yeah.
Don't act like y'all don't be going to these balls.
Shouts out to
You might not be watching the
UGA.
game, but your ass show partaking.
And the festivity. And
Exactly.
then that, again, that's just what it's really all about. It's all
Enjoying
about
yourself.
just enjoying
That's
yourself.
it. No matter what.
We love a good rivalry.
Yeah.
So hey, my team better than yours. We love to congregate,
Yeah, just the
eat
fellowship
good,
of it.
get
Yeah,
some
that's
good
it.
chicken
Get some drinks
wings,
and
have a
shit.
couple of
Yeah,
drinks,
Exactly. You might meet
talk
somebody
shit,
new.
kick the shit.
Exactly. So I guess that's really what it's all about. So yeah, well, that's why we care about sports, because of what it can do for us.
Yes.
All those
Yeah.
good things that Black Norris said.
It's just making us feel good about life
It
and
does.
laughing at something and looking forward to it and just have a conversation,
There
something
you
fun.
go. There you go.
I can't wait for Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Super. And
February
speaking of Super
February
What you got? What you got?
February the 10th, who's the halftime? I forgot.
Oh, we got it's a good one. So I thought it was our Usher, right?
I can't remember. Is it Usher?
I
I
can't
talked to
remember
Usher.
Who it's gonna be?
Yes, you said February the 10th.
Who is
Uncle
that?
Will.
February 10th is
Ooh, I
Super Bowl.
can't wait. I want to have a layout of food.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Usher. That's gonna be a hell of a show.
Uncle Will, you got to come Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to spend the night though.
They got
He
to
said,
spend the night.
well,
Yeah,
Uncle
we
Willie
don't like to
don't
leave the
need-
house.
Uncle Willie don't need love. He loves to stay in his
Ain't
compound
nothing wrong with that.
area.
The smokehouse is off the chain.
Smokehouse, he gonna go
We try to
down
get
by
Snoop
the
Dogg in the
pool.
smokehouse.
I gotta smoke with Snoop. That's the only way I'm gonna get out of retirement if it's with Snoop Dogg
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
or
Who else?
Hey, Booker T. Jones, I saw this. Excuse me, one
What
minute.
you got on?
what you got, Uncle Willie?
When I saw the show with Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg
Oh,
and Willie
yeah,
Nelson,
yeah, I
and
saw
then Booker T. Jones put out green onions and he was there. He put,
Everything off
Booker
the
T.
chain.
Jones. His name was Booker T. Jones from Memphis, Tennessee.
Shouts
He
out
put
to
out
Memphis.
green onions and Chinese chicken and Spanish from the stove and a sex machine.
Sex
They
machine.
was lit. That sex machine.
Memphis.
Memphis always come with that pimping. I
That
don't know.
show is
Yeah, they
pimping.
always
If
the
Memphis
pop
is
up
in Memphis. If you from
It-
Memphis, pimping in your blood.
blood, baby.
All right, so then we got on
We gonna pop up out of
to
there.
episode 14, which was healthy living. How many of y'all been healthy living since we talked about that?
Oh, I've been flip flopping. I
Alright,
did
you
do
been
this
cheating.
10-day. I did a 10-day detox. Shouts
How'd
out
that
to-
work for you?
It was great. I felt the best I ever felt. Shouts out to Dr. Bobby Price. If you want a great detox where it's just a plant-based diet for 10 days, and we won't say diet, but a plant-based detox, drinking this herbal tea that he came up with, it was phenomenal.
Okay.
And I actually lost inches and some weight, and I felt energetic, and I just felt the best that I have ever felt in a long time. So,
Glad to hear it.
however,
Uh-oh.
once the 10 days was
Back
over,
to the reality check.
back to it, cause even Bobby
Back
think
to
that eating
the
chicken, which how you say it, Uncle Will, chicken,
Chicken.
chicken. He doesn't
He
agree
wrote
with
me
that.
some chicken.
No, he
Ooh, we
Dr.
did some of that
Bobby Price
bullshit
said
tonight.
no chicken.
No
we
chicken.
did have some
Exactly.
chicken wings.
We did tonight.
However-
Damn, fuck. No healthy leave.
That's how we'll leave that in 2000.
We're gonna leave it. I'm leaving. That was my last time.
Yeah, he said it every time,
I
y'all.
do. But my thing, I'm gonna leave it right here with the healthy eating part, which I'm trying to incorporate. Hadn't done it yet. It may be my New Year's resolution. Is really getting down to it, eating the most healthy that I can eat, and eating only one meal a day. Because
Oh my God, it's
your
so hard.
your body, yeah, you
Your
can,
body can't heal.
your body, because you gotta
You got too much food in
you
you.
gotta digest that food.
God.
That's what I'm saying. Once you eat, if you eat so much every day, then you can't heal. Just he said it perfectly. You gotta let that digest and then let your body properly heal before you eat again. And so you filling it
Get
up,
those
and all
toxins
that
out.
poison just stacking it on top of each other. So you
Ugh.
got all that garbage in you. So yeah, that's my thing. I'm gonna start eating once a day, letting that, maybe not even every day. I'm trying to get more fasting.
Right.
That's what we need to do
Yes.
to clear these bodies out, because your body is
We call it
it's a
fast.
temple.
Yep.
It is. It's a temple, and it'll heal itself.
It will
You'll
heal
be
It will
itself.
heal
surprised.
itself.
Yes.
If you
How
stop
much
putting
healing-
something in it, it'll heal itself.
Heal
That's right.
itself.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
leave it at
No,
that.
I agree. I agree.
I'm gonna leave it at that. So we got next.
What's the next?
Oh.
What episode number is it?
We on number, what was that? That was a healthy. We was 15. This I think is one of the ladies' favorite episodes. Build a bear.
pull me out the pack.
Upgrade your partner.
Friends.
I was shocked. I was kind of taken by surprise with this one because they came over. They came over this one on their own. And I was like, what is it? They wouldn't tell me until I got
Build
on the
their
show.
bear, ladies. Build their bear.
And at the end of the day, I kind of, was relating to what they were saying too, because if you got somebody and they not up to par where you want them to be, help them build it, build them into that person you want them to be.
Give up and walk away.
Don't give up. Yeah, you can turn that old funny looking camel into Jay-Z.
That's not the Beyonce.
And he got his before that. But you can do that though. But they on next level.
When is enough? Like when after you put in time after time and effort after effort, investment after investment, is it a healthy time period that you should try this and then move on and walk away?
You don't want to go by a time period, but give yourself, just say, you know what, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you a little bit of time. If you don't see any results, then bounce on their ass. Don't give them long.
Right.
All right, I say, if I come to you, I say, Black Nora, blase. I need you to do A, B, C, D. You agree. I come back and check on you next month, and you ain't started. For whatever reason.
Even started.
Whatever reason, you want to give me some bullshit about life.
Excuses, yeah.
Excuses. So I'm like, life happens to every fucking body. That's what that's
day.
another thing that I want to say about that fucks with me.
It's like, oh my God.
Everybody want to complain about what's going on in their fucking life like nobody else ain't doing the fucking same life you living. I'm like, I'm living the same fucking life that
and
you
God
were
made
living.
us all alike.
So don't give me your shit because I'm not giving you mine.
That's right.
That's one of my gripes because this is a guy that came to me the
like
other day.
excuses.
He come to me like, man, this. I'm like, motherfucker. Everybody got issues.
Yes.
I don't want stop complaining.
I don't care who it is.
Complaining like a fucking bitch. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm like, I don't want to hear your complaints.
Right. I'm going through something. I am too.
Everybody got something. Everybody got something. So stop thinking that you the only one.
Right.
Anyway, my bad.
You want a pity party.
They want that.
Some cheese with that wine?
Exactly.
You're whining.
All I got is a cracker for your mom. But anyway, back to your, honestly, another one, this is what I say this bullshit too, like I say. I'm going to stop saying like I say. That's bad, that's worse as you know.
You know, that's what
That's
I'm
worse
going
as
to
you
say.
know. Like I said, I'm going to stop that. That's my fucked up shit. You know, and I say, look, I guarantee you, look at people who say all this shit. But anyway, seriously though, I think that honestly, you give them a couple of months. Give your person a couple of months. Check in on their ass every fucking week. Check in on their ass every fucking week though. Be like, look. Be like, Black Nora. Checking the shit up.
Did you do it?
Black Nora, checking the shit up. So when I come to Black Nora and say, I'm gone. I'm out. When you say at Hollow Night, babe, I'm out.
I ain't never coming home.
Don't be shocked. I came to your ass 8 straight times in 2 months.
Yes.
No results. So I say 2 months should be max. Because you're going to come week after week after week. Yeah, fuck, that means you know what?
You never look back.
Why would you? They ain't fucking out. You don't fuck about what you thinking.
Ooh, it's hey.
So, yeah, anyway.
It's hard, but it's fair.
It is. So this is what we got next. So that was.
What did they say?
Oh, that was Build-A-Bear. That was y'all enjoyed that. They enjoyed that episode. Black Nora and Miss Chocolate, they enjoyed that episode.
I did. Let's redo that one.
I don't know about that. I didn't say all of that. So then we went. This is where we took our show on the road. So this was it was kind of tough for us because we had always been us 3.
Yes.
So it became just
4.
Because it's still 3 underrated right now, but we had 4.
Because Uncle Willie was part of our studio audience because we did have studio audiences that was chiming in and stuff. So
Yes.
But this was our first episode without Miss Chocolate. It's kind of tough. If y'all can see me, I a little nervous. I had never been nervous before, but I was like,
he had his whole.
how do we do this without, our other party?
And I'm like, one mother don't stop no show.
And she did, and that was episode 16.
We gotta keep it moving.
Do you desire your mate when that body shape starts to change?
Ooh.
And after we got into it, I thought we was out the chain.
We was.
I mean, it started off a little rocky, but I felt like we came in and crashed that motherfucker right down on the runway, baby. It was landed. We thought we was crashing. Well, no crash, motherfucker. That was a smooth landing, baby. I like that shit, cuz.
Wait a minute, one more time.
Shit. So, what I'll say about that episode, like I said, I think we started really growing.
We did.
And we really started being in tune with each other. And it was a good topic too, because when that person starts to change, a lot of people bail out. Not physically, but mentally. That's very important.
And that's hard.
That's hard because if you don't tell your significant other that you bailing out mentally, they don't know.
They know.
They still land up with your ass, but your ass over there on 19th Street.
What's Shaniqua?
Exactly. So
or Karen.
Karen. Black or white. And we gonna find out you got black and white Karens.
Oh, yes.
We realized we found out that too.
I think they said the black Karens might be AKA Keisha's. I was like, what?
They might be. I don't know. I know shots intended. I don't know, but we end up finding out they were black Karens because we know the white Karens are the worst. But the black Karens, I don't think they're as worse.
The only thing I
don't like the black Karens.
I
can't stand them.
But I can do a white Karen, I'm going to tell you.
Oh,
when I go out of town on vacation for 8 to 10 days, Karen ain't gonna, if anybody get on your lawn, Karen gonna make sure.
Oh, white Karen. Black Karen gonna, she probably get your house stealing.
Right, so I shot out to the white Karen.
That's about the only good thing with white Karen.
That's the only good thing, Karen like what?
Otherwise, she gonna call the police and she gonna stab your ass in the back, everything else. So, I mean, white Karens need to be, besides when we go out of town, your ass need to be,
extinct.
That's a good word. I was looking for it. But the black Karens must be just.
They dangerous.
Them motherfuckers crazy.
They crazy.
I think we got a couple in our family.
Oh, we got a few in our family.
Man, black Karen is a motherfucker.
She do not let them bitches, they're about to say relentless.
Relentless motherfucking black.
And they in your face,
Don't get in black Karen way.
Cause she gonna.
I would like to see. You know what? I want to see a white Karen and a black Karen go in. Man, we need to have that shit on the show.
Ooh.
Man, that would be, man, we can have the boxing champion. I want to.
That on paper, baby.
The white Karens ain't just
They
down. So that being shouted. We gonna promote this shit. I'm Don King, baby. We promoting the black Karen.
I'm running Mayfield, baby. I'm running Mayfield, baby. Black Karen versus white Karen. Put your applications in the comments below. We can get this started.
They gonna be scared.
Yo, you heard it here first, so we
white
got
Karens don't want,
right
they don't want nobody to know, and the black Karen, the police looking for that.
Right, black Karen like, girl, I might not be able to do it because I got that warrant on me.
Exactly. All right. So then we was like, all right, we got comfortable. We went into dating in Atlanta.
Ooh. ATL.
Atlanta's a hard place to date. Which probably everywhere. I'm not gonna just say Atlanta. I know everywhere it got its
it
place.
really is.
Every place got its difficulties in dating.
Yes.
Atlanta's just probably exceptional because we a melting pot from people coming all over. Everybody coming from. We got New York,
everybody
we got
reinvent
Cali, we got
themselves.
Seattle. Yeah, they think they can come to out.
They a real
Atlanta.
star now that
they feel like they the
Atlanta.
shit since they came to Atlanta. Like your ass still ain't shit.
Right. Come on.
So get out of here with that bullshit.
Yes.
But dating is hard though. Dating right now.
Why? Because of the ratio, or what you think?
I think it's the ratio. I think it's the social media aspect. And I think just people just don't know how to interact anymore.
They don't.
I mean,
because they're sitting behind a computer or a phone and they're mingling that way. So when they do meet a person in real life, they don't know how to act. Chivalry is gone also. Men like, and I do feel
that's terrible.
I feel compassion. Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because I think a lot of men have been turned off by these gold digging ass women who say, why are you taking me to Cheesecake Factory on the first date? And they got these high expectations, but they can't come to the table the same way that they want that guy to come to. And it's a small percentage vice versa too, because you got some independent boss ass women here, and then they feel like, okay, I may not meet a man in my same level or caliber, but I'm willing to deal with a guy who may not be as successful, but he's nice and he's legit and he is honest. And then when they get together, that man may start feeling like, well, shoot, you got it, you take care of us, or you get the ticket, you the breadwinner. So I think,
what's wrong with that then?
But sometimes everybody want to get treated. Everybody wants to feel like they're special too. Yeah. So I think it's like, but it's a give and take. And I do feel sorry for a lot of men, because the expectation from the past is that when you go out on dates, when you do this, the man is supposed to pay, and that might not necessarily be fair. Because what if he go on a date with you and he pays, and then at the end of the date, y'all are talking, and you find you're not compatible, so now you're like, oh, she's not in, back to the drawing board. Now I gotta go to the next broad. I gotta take her out too. Now she we compatible. That nigga broke. So I feel like it's maybe we should go Dutch. I don't know.
Okay.
But I do feel like it's a dating aspect. It's hard in Atlanta and in any city. Because certain people are looking for certain things on both ends, men and women. So it just depends on how much either party is willing to compromise and what they're going to take.
Excellent point. I think, like I said, I think the end of that will be what you just said: compromise.
Compromise. And be fair.
Yep. So after we did that, I think we were comfortable as hell after that one. So we were like, oh shit, we got this shit.
We got it.
So then we went into this is one of my second best episodes. Who are we?
Ooh.
Now we
as a race.
As a race. We anticipated doing this the week before.
What episode was that?
That was episode 18.
Ooh.
Who are we?
Ooh. Are you a nigga?
I think we came with the thunder on that
thunder.
shit. I was feeling it. That was something I had been wanting to talk about.
Because as a race, we still have that question in the back of our head.
We do.
Like, we're still searching for our own identity.
Absolutely.
And we are not sitting quietly or accepting what they call us on paper. We want to define ourselves.
We have to define ourselves. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You said it. That's it. But
who are we?
That's it.
We can keep touching
Stop
on
being who they say we are.
We're not house niggers. That time is over.
I'm not. I ain't no house nigga either.
We're not.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, nigga.
And then we got into who gossips the most.
That was one of my favorites.
That was a good episode.
Cause men always be in denial. They always talking about women gossiping, and they do it more than us.
Only thing about it was I think our visual was a little off, which might have deterred a few people, but the content was A1. I thought we were on point. I thought we had reached our plateau at that point. I was like, we were feeding off each other. We were flowing. I was like, that shit was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie. Which was great.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It really was.
So I think the men ended up losing.
They did.
So men do gossip more than women.
And then they try to criticize us, and they doing the same thing when we're not around.
Man, big time.
And then they going more in depth than we do, cause we be selective on what we tell.
Big time.
They telling it all.
They telling them motherfuckers ain't borrowing. They ain't gonna take out shit. But our last episode though, like no, I'm not gonna lie. I analyzed it and looked at it, and I was like, okay, I think we are
which one
good to be.
What's the topic?
And the topic was, what was the topic?
I should know. We just
you
did
should
it.
know. It was last week, but the topic was the social media.
Oh,
it's not just so much about the topic. It's more so about, I feel like we found where we are and where we're going.
As far as technology?
As far as people out there, us, as people, they're giving the people what they want.
Okay.
We are.
Have a little bit more.
Yeah, get you some. We gotta drink all that. I ain't taking that.
We can't do all of it.
We got. What we gonna do with the rest? Ain't nobody.
We just Uncle Smokehouse.
I ain't pouring it out. We ain't pouring out for the homies.
We need to do a little bit for the homies.
So, but honestly, looking at that episode, I was like, I felt complete.
Wow.
I felt like, not just because of the topic, just because of where we have come in 6 months. I was like, looking at it, looking at the flow. I mean, we've been growing and growing and growing since we started. I mean, it's not like we've deterred and reflect, and revert to something that we were not.
Yeah,
we don't revert at all.
Every episode.
Even on the ones that you don't understand, like we said, we playing with the technology part of it.
Yeah.
Well, that may be like that, but I'm like and I know some of the episodes because I critiqued every one of them. I know some of them I got my hands up and I'm fucked up sometimes. So we're drinking. I mean, this ain't no watered down shit.
No, it's okay.
So but we giving it to you real. Giving it to you.
The only way we know how.
No script.
No script.
We ain't rehearsing.
I
said a couple of them we've done over because we fucked up the video. We had to come over.
But the only reason why we did it over, let's be clear on that, because
we fucked up the video.
We were recording.
We didn't fucked up the recording.
We're not recording.
Right. We've done it like 3 times.
Yeah.
We fucked
Bloopers.
it up. And we got the one that we did the blended families originally. That we didn't get that episode. That's the only episode we didn't put out because we had put that on the video camera. We didn't put that on the phone camera, and I just didn't put that out there. And then I ended up deleting it. And then our guest, that was when we had our first guest on.
And that's really, we need to bring that back to the table. Maybe we'll put it on our bloopers episode. And just so you can see the real life, real idea. Because I really enjoyed our special guest. And then they're coming back. So
they're coming back with their season 2.
Yeah.
So let's start out quick. It's going to be quick.
Woo,
y'all know. We went through our whole 20 seasons. But let's go.
Cheers to the 20 seasons.
Cheers to 20 seasons. Man, 20 episodes, not
20
seasons.
episodes,
20 episodes. We drunk as hell. We drunk.
Yeah!
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray!
But honestly, let's touch on passing by. Or passing through
this lifetime.
Lifetime. You want to start off? You want me to start off?
Go ahead, T.
Okay, so
yours.
Passing by is pretty much you passing by this life.
Yes.
And really not
You're
embracing
just passing
it
through it
for what it's worth. You have the opportunity to really, especially this day and age, to make something out in your life. You
make something out of nothing.
You ain't got to pass through anymore.
You don't have to get by.
You can get what you want. You can have who you want
and
in
be
your
ambitious.
life. You got to be, bud. You got to be hungry. You got to have a thirst for it, a need for it, and a want for it.
That's motivating.
And you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Stop just letting life pass you by sitting on your ass.
Yes. Because a lot of people everybody have dreams and goals, but it's how you act on those dreams and goals.
Exactly.
If you just sit there and keep talking about it and keep writing about it and you're not acting on it, then it's just a dream or goal. Make it come alive because you have the tools necessary. If you got a mouthpiece, you can make it happen.
Exactly. Because some people gonna be worker bees. I ain't mad. Everybody can't be no queen bee.
That's right.
Everybody can't be no queen bee. Now, we're not even talking to y'all motherfuckers worker bees. Motherfuckers who content and satisfied in what they want to be. That's fine. I don't give a fuck about y'all worker bees. I mean, I ain't say I don't give a fuck like that, but I'm like, stay in your lane. That's fine. I'm talking to the motherfuckers.
That's not Uncle Willie because he ain't kicked up the smoke.
Exactly. That's what we do in the smokehouse, baby. We smoke. We drink. We eat. We got a recording studio for your ass. Anyway, for sure.
And a butler's pantry if you want to cook up some meals.
Cook. We invite that. But I'm not talking to these worker bees.
Okay.
Because you do
need worker bees.
You're a queen bee.
Absolutely.
I ain't talking to them motherfuckers.
But the worker bees are needed.
We need y'all
so we ain't knocking
I need y'all motherfuckers ass to work for me when I open up my new company. I ain't gonna do nothing. I need y'all to cut my grass and shit. I do. So that's not saying nothing wrong with that. Some people don't want to. They want to be like, you know what? I'm cool.
They content.
People want to be like, you know what? They don't want to move up. They like, shit. I like my shit.
And some people don't want. That's why they don't want the pressure that comes with being ambitious and successful and rich.
We talking about the motherfucker who's trying to move and shake. I want to see
Willie.
I would like to see Queen Bee and Tyler Perry and Bud Deal get together.
What?
With Queen Bee. And I don't want Kanye West. I don't want Kanye West.
And Kanye West, Tyler Perry, Queen. Am I Queen Bee? You talking about me, Queen Bee, or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Because you know, I think I'm Queen Bee too, so I had to clarify.
Well,
so he
you said, wait a minute. I said, we gotta look at one of our first episodes. I was like,
All right.
I'm trying to be a Beyonce. I'm black minority. I was like, oh, now she want to be a Beyonce. I had to say that. Look at that first episode. That motherfucker, I was like, oh, you trying to be Beyonce? I'm black minority.
Beyonce got all her
I'm not Beyonce. I'm black minority.
Beyonce got her money from all old school. When she said do the old school, me and my friends used to do that in college. She talking about her dance.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
And we look at the money like, who they making it rain
stole that
for?
shit.
We got our own money and we popping our own bottles. And we let the helper bees pick that money up.
Exactly. Pick that money up. Break it
So
up. Break it
I
up.
love my Beyonce. I do.
Oh, I like
So
that.
when he said Beyonce, I was flattered, but I'm an OG of it, B.
Exactly. I'm
the original Queen Bee.
I like it.
Listen now, I'm not cutting y'all off.
Go ahead,
But they had it on television. They had Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they showed their house. They had a escalator, you know, like riding stairs.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers out there.
They are very rich.
And I love them. They are
Can we have a sleepover? Can y'all have radio for us We'll be on our best behavior. We'll do a show out there, motherfucker.
Yes.
I do a lot of shows out there.
Yes. But I love Jay-Z. I love Beyonce. I do. I love them. They are like a few of my favorite artists in their own rights.
They are. I like them too.
And I respect them both.
Absolutely.
Right. I was just amazed. They have an escalator.
That is amazing.
And they said when he went to England, he said them folks like to hand their feet over.
No, they did.
He said Elton John had to walk around.
They love them all over the world.
Last dawn.
They love them all
Last
over the
dawn.
world.
I'm telling you somebody else so
What's
powerful.
up? Tell me about it.
Master P.
Oh, Master P.
Master P got so many businesses,
I like
so
that.
many
I like him.
entities,
He is real deal.
food,
He real
chips,
got the Snoop Dogg shit.
everything,
All them chips
yes.
Not chip, they cereal. The cereal.
And he got
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
even the new, like, shots out because he never stops. He keeps going. That's
You gotta commend that. He started out with that 10,000 that his granddaddy left him.
Yep.
And he turned that shit into a $1 billion
empire.
industry. I
An
love
empire.
it. You gotta respect that. Somebody who's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna have a work ethic. I'm not gonna take this $1 million contract. They offered him $1 million.
They did, yeah.
He's like, nah.
Even with the basketball deal, he could have
He's
been
like, fuck that. He's like, you know what? I'm more, I'm worth more
and
than
I
that.
love the way he has groomed and taught his children, beautiful daughters, beautiful sons.
He'll give back.
Sons.
Give it back.
He's teaching them not to be the worker bee mentality, but be the owner, the entrepreneur, and I love it.
He gave that shit to Snoop because Snoop was getting fucked in the game.
It's bad.
He was like, you know what? I'm gonna put you in, Snoop, over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you what you deserve because I believe in you. That's real.
Yeah.
Masterpiece. Shout
So
out.
don't sleep on
Yeah.
your dreams and goals. But like we just said,
Yep.
don't just keep letting them be dreams and goals. Get up and make something happen because in
We
the
need
land
some more
of America,
na-na-na-nas.
the
We need
land,
more.
na-na-na-na.
We need more of y'all to be like Masterpiece.
Dude, I'm a no limit soldier. He said no
I'll
limit.
never judge a book by its
So
cover.
don't
Can't
limit
judge a book.
yourself.
I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover. You can't judge a book by looking at the
Don't
cover.
limit yourself. Get it in
Stop passing
2024.
through, nigga, and do your shit.
And before you go, so if you gotta pass through, then do it to the fullest and live that life to the fullest.
Even as a worker bee.
Even
Even as a worker
bee.
bee, man. Don't just be.
Be to the full
Yeah,
potential.
still be that
you
big ass
can
bee,
be.
nigga. Be a big bee, nigga.
Huh.
Don't be no lowercase b.
And Mr. Neville, I
You
want
know,
to say
Lord,
one thing that
KD.
we hadn't said tonight. We lost a member of Cool in the Gang.
Cool in the game.
If you hear the noise, it's just me and the boys.
Oh, we got to shout out to that. Cool in the Gang. We lost. Who was the guy Cool in the
He was the
Gang?
lead. Yeah,
The lead singer?
He
Yeah.
died.
Oh, man, that's awful.
His name was Michael, if you hear, he the one that was leading us. If you hear the noise, it's just me and the boys.
If
Cool
you
in
hear the
Gang.
noise, the me and the boys.
Cool in the Gang.
Shots
He was
out.
the lead singer. He died.
We gonna leave the show like that. We gonna do
Your
it.
daddy know who he was. His last name, his first name was Michael.
Shouts out Man, I like cooling the game.
I do.
I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna end the show on that cooling the game.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You wanna get down.
Hey,
we
just
celebrate,
hold it
baby.
down.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bringing in 2024 with a bang, baby. The 3 underrated influences. It ain't the black, it is the black table, it's the red table, but it's our black table, baby. 21 episodes in until next year, next season, baby. We love you, baby, even if nobody else does. If you want to get out, what you gonna do?